Yep, NP already long gone in this case, and they will find
EGM. I think he's in a little bit of trouble here. He can go for the self-disrupt, but it's not going to buy him enough time. Looks like the zombies are waiting eagerly to start smacking on him, and the first blood will go to MSS down in the Radiant jungle.
All right, Team Canada scores first here, but sadly it is really only one. Limp's going to come over now. But the party's over.
Oh, immediate stun, followed up with the dragon form. So Limp just not messing around, goes in for the breath, and there is going to be Undying getting away with a little bit of health to himself. AUI now moves forward. They are going to start things off with this song.
I've seen this before.
Yeah, it looks like this DK might just end up being the sacrificial lamb, while the rest of his team still tries to focus down that tier 1 tower. Ravage committed, clips onto the Shadow Demon as well. EGM with the self-disrupt. I don't think he's going to get out of this one there. They've got all the tools in the world to keep him down. 3
full minutes now where you might be able to posture yourself aggressively, not have to worry about that. And look, you can get a glimpse into the sack, storm down the Lion.
It's a big commit here, but they are able to find Handskin pretty easily, and that's going to be a killing spree out for Eternal Envy. His farm is starting to stack up, really terrifying for Alliance.
Probably going to turn things around pretty damn quick, though, because AUI is moving away with about 2k gold at this rate.
That's really not the way to do it there. Limp caught in a very hard place here. Pops the dragon form. It's going to get disrupted up. Each GM trying to bring some help, and now Loda comes in. They might actually be able to turn this. Loda doing whatever he can to keep his allies alive. Limp is still up. Moonlight Shadow protecting heroes temporarily. EGM gets munched off into the trees, but is there going to be any sort of follow-up here? Jonas moving forward, looking for something, but isn't going to be able to catch any lasso targets, and that's going to be perhaps another tier 1 going down. They do find the Undying as a consolation prize towards the mid, and we just continuing to wail away on this. I don't think that Fortify is going to stop any of the damage. Up top, Alliance are going for a trade. They're trying to get this tier 2 down, and looks like it will be falling. NP not going to take the fight just yet, but if it goes any deeper, they may feel safe defending their high ground here. Again, they've got the spells they need. Nagasawa needs to pick up a bit more mana before she's able to pass out that
double
song,
BKBs. They push pretty fast here. I mean, you're always going to force them back. You forced out the glyph, but it has to be pretty fast here from NP, and they need to be careful, right?
Yeah, again, Loda's BKB is ready to go, so they've got to time this Ravage pretty well. Envy just dropping a lot of damage there, cleaning up the entire creep wave. And now Limp maybe in trouble here, does get glimpsed back up, but again, he's got his little Shadow Blade. He's going to be turning this around. Loda goes in, there's going to be the Moonlight Shadow. Can they actually break this TP? Looks like they're not able to do so, and Loda escaping from that Song of the Siren.
A little too fast here.
Oh, there we go. The sleep does catch up to them. Now Loda could be in some trouble. 4-stab forward. Very nice work from his support. They will lose Handskin, but definitely worthwhile to keep Loda alive. EGM, try to man up here. Don't really know if you're big enough to take on 5 heroes, but at least making more space for Alliance to get their cores out. Flame Break is going to be keeping AUI back for now. Loda, can he walk fast enough to dodge out this Naga?
Oh, wow, that Radiance must have been close. So close to canceling the blink of Jonas there. Supports are just diving on grenades all over here from the side of Alliance.
Oh, the glimpse back does connect. Unfortunately, the bat not going to be able to TP out of this. The damage is there from NP, so looks like NP don't give up the chase, and they are rewarded in the long run. DK scaling up into a silver edge here, so we got enough use out of that Shadow Blade. Is that going to be the item that changes it all here? They go into the Hex. They might be able to find the Tidehunter here. MSS is going to be stunned up by the Earth Spike, but AUI comes back in, gets the net off. They are able to finish off the Tidehunter with the Finger of Death. And it looks like Jonas going back in will be able to grab up the Undying. He gets off his Flesh Golem form, so he's a bit tankier to deal with, and there's going to be mana drain as well. The Earth Spike barely clips in, and the Breathe Fire will get him down. Undying out. They're going to be focusing down the Tombstone. This is a great window for Alliance right now.
From the side of Alliance, we're going to be careful getting some high ground wards.
Limp, I don't think he can afford this here. He's going to get dropped. He pops into his Dragon form, gets off the BKB, but there's just too many damage
to Silver Edge too, but that gem.
They've got Jonas trying to look for something there. There is going to be the Tombstone there as well. It looks like they're able to get the Undying down first. Alliance, they're doing some serious work here. Loda with the BKB, the Metamorphosis is doing a ton of damage. Finger of Death comes out into MSS again, but the song to stall it out. There is going to be a TP out from MSS, and I don't think they've got any sort of damage to get him down. He will be able to TP away. DK does fall. They traded for 2 supports, but still, and you're happy with that. Well,
there, I know they play it close on the arrow thing with the song, but come on, MSS. AUI, please. A little bit tight there. Sound look like SVG getting left behind on those Pit Lord ults.
Now, this is a little good for Alliance. And now Naga knows what's going on. We are in for a big... Could have been absolutely detrimental, but now Jonas knows the arrow's there. He's going to bring in the rest of his team to try to find dire heroes. They're going to see Naga illusions, and now Naga knows what's going on. We are in for a big fight. Naga's song to start things off. They do catch out Jonas. It's a great way to start things off. Can he blink out in time? Looks like no. They are going to be having that static storm coming in, but oh my, Limp is able to go do a fair amount of damage there. Ravage coming in, and it looks like they are able to do something. They are going to get down Marana, and that's going to feel really nice. Handskin, meanwhile, getting punched up, and there we go. That's going to be Tidehunter spending his Ravage, and Limp still trying to chase down, but Alliance, they're starting to go.
Sunder.
The Sunder will keep Loda up for longer, but is he going to win this right-click war? It looks like the wad of Naga Illusions will end up tearing him down. AUI doing a phenomenal job there, keeping focus, and that is a full wipe on Alliance. They've got buybacks. They can get Terrorblade and Shadow Demon back in this. GG not called out yet. Again, we are in elimination territory. If NP secure this one, Alliance are out of the Northern Arena Beat Invitational. And they're going to be crawling around. Can they find him? There is going to be that dire sentry in the river. Of course, they've got some vision as well. The Radiance doing some burn damage. Now there is a sleep. They're actually going to change targets a little bit. They dropped the Tombstone here, and will DK be able to get out? It's looking unlikely there. The arrow not going to connect. The song doesn't end in time. Disruption from EGM. Will it be enough to save him? Looks like EGM goes down. Limp soon to follow suit, and they're looking for more here. Bat Rider, can he actually find a great lasso? AUI separated from his team, but not going to be punished for that just yet. They've got Tidehunter moving in. He's able to go in for the Ravage. He's going to get hexed up, so buying Alliance a little more time, but they do end up losing the Lion as well. It's now just Loda versus the world. They get a nice drag back as Undying will be brought up to the cliff, but 1437 isn't really the danger here. It's going to be that Ravage coming in, and they are able to get down Loda. He's got no buyback. GG, well played coming out from Alliance now. As NP will move on in this tournament, we have to say goodbye to our Alliance team right now.
Yeah, I think NP just executed so flawlessly in the strategy. Like, honestly, the way they moved around the map.
We've got a good draft here. Best of one. It's all on the line, buddy.
Yep.
He does almost have enough money, though. He's soon to be level 3, so some options will open up for him. Sumail getting a bit far forward here. Smoke Cloud and the Disruption at the same time, but now he pops out. Spirit Siphon. That's a first blood for Thug. You can hear the Greeks going crazy as they pick up the first kill of the game.
You always want one vision here on Ricky. Definitely one of the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bottom lane, though.
Yeah, here we go. Madara caught by the X, but the Torrent combo not on point. They dust. They know the Ricky's here. There's the Stormhammer from Arteezy, and this Ricky is done for. A 1-for-1. Do they want to jump?
Scouted it.
It's broken. Crit will back up, but Thug walks right into it. Universe pump fakes the stun, looking for an opening, but has to blink back defensively as he sees more enemies inbound. Arteezy gets set up on. Now they turn the other way. He drops the stun. Defensive Astral. They've deployed the ults for this. Madara pops the Eclipse. Thug pops the Exorcism, but they will not find much out of it. Now maybe next time blinks forward. They want to find a kill here. Tricks of the Trade helps reset, but EG doing a great job disengaging. It's going to be really hard for Adfinum to find any of these kills, and they just used a hell of a lot of cooldowns, Grant.
Yep, Sumail 4 steps and back. They just win a... Whoa.
Maybe next time he jumps in. He's looking pretty speedy. Tricks of the Trade buys him a little bit of time. There's the dust, and this should be a dead Ricky Maru. Astral
Sumail take it.
Secures the kill. No problemo there. Easy peasy.
Sumail, so...
But Grant, they're still coming. Adfinum, they want to contest this.
I don't know about this. They're not expecting it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he puts them under before he gets a vacuum wall off.
Oh, Sumail with the big plays, and now they set it up. The boat. Skylark still gets off the combo, but it doesn't matter. They obliterate him as he comes out of the Astral. Great reactions from Sumail there. Here we go. Boat Torrent connects on the Shadow Demon. They catch Madara. He gets off the defensive disruption, but I don't know that it's going to matter. Both of them die so fast as Sumail drops the Sanity's Eclipse. I think that's where Adfinum's at this point. They're hoping for a good high ground defense. They need a huge vac wall from this Darkseer. Easier said than done, though. Look at the spread from EG. They're putting their 2 beefy cores in the front line that Adfinum don't want to initiate on. Of course, one of them being the Aegis carrier as well. The support's completely spread out in the far back line. They are going to try to split push this, though. Glyph comes out. They're up top, knocking on that tier 3. They've got the Exorcism. They've got Illusions. This could actually be okay for Adfinum. If they trade Barracks here, that could be the first step into this game. To get back into this game, rather. EG hang on to the Glyph. The top Barracks go down, but now down bottom, EG going to work on the Barracks. They're going for tier 4s here, Grant.
They are oh my goodness,
now,
the vacuum wall.
The back wall, it connects on quite a few. EG starting to TP back. Tier 4 is taking a lot of damage. The TP comes out from Sumail. Crit gets left behind. Meanwhile, back at the base, there's the Astral onto the Shadow Demon. That'll lock him, but now back down bottom, it's Oracle. Crit will get killed here, no doubt. Shadow Demon dies up top, but Universe now getting low. Thug does not have the Exorcism any longer, and he will die. The boat is too much for him to handle. Oracle still alive, actually. Fate's Edict doing a little bit of work here. He's healing himself up. He still has the False Promise, but he gets back into the silence, can't get it off, and Adfinum will find that kill. All things considered, Grant, that was pretty close to the best case scenario for Adfinum.
Yeah,
classic.
Top. Oh, this could be a giant fight top.
Sumail on the front line here. Maybe Adfinum can get the jump. The smoke gets broken. They know something is awry here. Back wall on 2 to get it started. Sumail pops the BKB to start off the this fight. They're going in on the Darkseer. He drops the hammer, destroys the Riki, kills the Shadow Demon as well. It's a disastrous fight for AdFinim. 3 die almost immediately as EG start to back out and reset things. BKB pop for Madara as he runs, but Universe gets the stun, compliments of that Spike Carapace. Torrent off the mark. Boat will not be there either. X does not come through, compliments of the Yules, but they've got the damage. No escape for the DP, and an ultra kill for Sumail. Getting repelled, but AdFinim might be extending out of the base a little bit far here. Exorcism,
The cleave.
starting to run low on time, and now they turn the other way. Universe with a big stun sets up the Sanity's Eclipse, and AdFinim in big trouble. 3 dead, buyback from Luna straight away, but the other 3 have no buybacks. On the way, range barracks down bottom fall. I think there's still 1 up top, but the base is crippled without buybacks. I think hope is quickly dwindling from the eyes of AdFinim.
That is the game right there. Luna is dead, no buyback.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
GG, well played. EG take the game 4-31 in 43 minutes. A pretty convincing win.
Yeah.
A moment there of stress perhaps as they did the split push.